these, then we are certainly very strong here. Successful mission. Joseph Moreau. Your agent has successfully completed his mission, returning sensitive information about the enemy. He will be ready for new orders in the next turn. Alright, so that's the army, and as you can see, it has been reduced very much, and this will give us an opportunity to get rid of them once and for all. Furthermore, this agent can move on Moscow. This agent can move on here. This agent can move on to St. Petersburg, so we'll have all the major cities there in our vision, and this will just make it so much nicer, right? Okay, you're here, you have to be sent somewhere, so we already have an agent in St. Petersburg, Petrovskaya, and you can go here, very much east, very heavily east. There's more agents. Alright, let's just move through United States of America territories here. As you can see, they're keeping so many troops here that it wouldn't be a good idea to move our agent from this, because this is their center, Boston, their center of military operations. Not bad indeed. Okay, this will just have to stay there. So, another agent right here. Alright. Why don't I move you very kind of heavily in the east there to Arkhangelsk, and that's pretty much it, I guess. I don't really need any more agents. There's still one in Paris, but it can just stay in Paris. I think there's at least one too many here anyway. Okay, now we're back in this territory here, and we can as well start mounting new offensives, and this time we're moving on to Liko, Kentucky territory. So that's probably why it's that area called Kentucky today, because there was a tribe there called like that. In any case, hopefully the Maratha Confederacy is not coming back, and we're going to be the ones attacking them. If the battles are successful here, we'll have a very powerful footing, and that's it for now. Our income is steadily increasing. Our trade is stable so far, and more victories will simply mean more income. Our navy is being built, which is not a big deal yet, but it's enough. Obviously, having a navy, a powerful navy, will open trade routes, and having a powerful navy will put a massive strainer on our economy. Well, at least as much as an entire army. But now, look at that. It looks like a thing I didn't know, that there was a powerful army led by Yaromir Romanov in Crimea, and they will successfully attack one of my armies. However, I have to decline this battle because it just would be very casualty intensive. Hopefully this battle is not going to be pursued, but unfortunately for me it will be. And now Wow, okay, it would have been truly, truly devastating. I'm not going to fight this. I'm going to order a retreat because my army here wasn't ready to face them. They certainly need replenishment. So just as I mentioned before, my armies need replenishment so that they could fight these strong enemy formations. Even if I would have won that battle, it would have been so casualty intensive. I would need to raise another army all over again. A thing that I certainly don't want to do. In here we're going to be attacked by these two, and it looks like they are going to be successful. In any case, it's fine. We're just going to take it back, and that's it. Maratha Confederacy is sending another force, and they're probably sending another force into our territories there. I think I really don't like to see. And because that means I can't really move my armies anywhere. In any case, let's take a look. An army destroyed here. What a surprise. We'll just have to take the settlement back, and it's not going to be a big deal.
Commencez le siège!
Let's demand a surrender.
Cessez le siège!
They would accept the surrender.
En avant! Pour la couronne et
now,
le pays!
let's get rid of these brigades that take in the city.
La vertu et la valeur invaincue!
Alright, so far so good. We are on the defensive here.
Votre Majesté?
So, over extending here, it would be bad. Really, really bad. This is a very, very good general. As you can see, it has many, many stars and many, many good traits. This army replenishment has eaten up so much. Workers on strike in Poland. Something I wouldn't like to see, but it looks like they were even exempted from taxation. This rebellion of theirs is going to be simply undeniable. Okay, these troops here need to recover. And I'm going to order just that. We'll have just enough money for that. So that's good. It looks like all of the money will be eaten up by this replenishment there. And now our first army is almost ready. Soon enough they will all be ready. So these guys can now be ordered into the ship, and we are going to sail north. Now let's take a look how our political situation looks like if Denmark and other nations out there did gain anything, any kind of new allies. So first of all, Russia, they have many allies, as you can see. Even Maratha Confederacy is one of their allies. United States of America is joining with Russia, which is our enemy. Now, what else do we see? Hanover, and it looks like they have Cortland and Denmark, which is fine, and Denmark has Russia, Hanover, and Cortland, and Cortland has Denmark, Hanover, Russia. So it means that these three nations, and they are pretty much very much together. Now let's take a look at Spain. They're in different towards us, so that's not good. That's not good. And let's talk with the United States. Maybe they would agree to trade with us. Never, they would never agree to trade with us. But what if we would give them a diamond formation? Yeah, they would accept. Our talks are complete and well a success. If you will excuse me, I feel a powerful urge to wash. So we have very good technology based trade relationship with them. We give them technology, they give us what we want, which is awesome for both parties, no doubts about that. This will increase our income by a little bit, by 1,500 at least. We cannot trade with Sweden because the path is blocked, so it's pretty much zero. Yeah, for Sweden here, unfortunately. In any case, this stalemate in the west won't last for long. In here, the stalemate won't last for long too, because these two armies are going to replenish and we'll just have to move on with another powerful strike. This force needs to be sent here, where we are going to face newly rising rebellion. And that's pretty much due to clamor for reform, and I guess that's due to the fact that there is a school here. A massive school, and this school is creating problems for us. In any case, let's just wait now. The spies can move forward. And our armies here will move on to the enemy lands there. We finally reach Moscow, and as you have already noticed, it's very well defended. But so far so good. I like that we're facing only one major enemy in the east. We have enough forces to start a new war against Denmark, Hanover, which would obviously give us a lot of land in mainland Europe, which is very good. And this would allow us to protect our northern Europe borders without fearing that we need to be stationing troops there. Oh no, what's that? Ottoman Empire declares war on us, and they have allies Spain. Spain won't get involved, but the Ottoman Empire will. And this is obviously very bad. Very bad indeed. It may as well mean that we cannot attack the nations in Northern Europe. However, I think that at this point we have to attack now that we are prepared, because it could as well give us an opportunity to secure those borders there. Now Maratha Confederacy, slowly but surely they're going to take all the islands from us sooner or later. I have no doubts about that, because we're too stuck fighting here these powerful European nations, Middle East nations, or we're too busy fighting weak Indians. Well, obviously they're numerous, and that's a problem for us, and that means that we cannot really do much about it. So another island lost there. Very bad indeed. Now there's a settlement under siege. But it looks like it wasn't my settlement, so that's good. Okay, it was my settlement right there, but it's still fine. Let's just move there and make sure it's ours. Army destroyed, new town emerges. Let's take a look at the new town. Right here, a new town emerges, another town. Fortunately, we don't have the money. A trade road is being raided, so that's the trade road by the Ottoman Empire. And the trade agreement has been lost. This nation has pulled out of the carefully brokered trade agreement between you. Although the exact reasons for this are unclear, it would appear that on this occasion diplomacy and politics have obscured business for mutual benefit. And there's a rebellion in Poland. It looks like the good old, very powerful Poland, Lithuania, has emerged once again, and our numerous armies will make sure that this incredible threat that we once faced so much will not emerge anymore. So we'll attack them and get rid of them once and for all. They will try to retreat, but this is not going to be very helpful. We'll just get rid of them again. Done. So that's exactly what I wanted, and this army can just successfully go back to the front line. This force right here has recovered, and I'm going to issue an order there to attack Riga, and this army can just move here. Replenish, and at this point most of the forces will be very much replenished. Now we can send forces from here to fight them in the south. However, I so much want to, and I think I need to, not to do that, but find them elsewhere. Okay, Cortland will have to wait for this army to replenish before we attack them. And Moscow itself is protected, no doubts about that. It's certainly protected quite well with this army. And we know that there is a powerful army in Crimea, but let's have a chat with the Russians and see if they would agree with peace. Yes, it looks like they will. A peace treaty signed, Russia. A peace treaty has been signed between this nation and your own. It remains to be seen whether this truce will result in lasting peace or a descent back into conflict. Now we'll soon are going to attack other nations, and we'll see if this peace stays or not. Alright, so these all end up moved into position from which we are going to make our offensives. So that's that. These two armies, Hanover, Denmark, and the other one, Iceland, that's currently controlled by Denmark. Oh, in here we have Ottoman Empire troops. So look at these guys: Janizary hand mortar, Boluk. Alright, and they're just going to face these line infantry troops. Alright, and we have to send these two, because we're no longer at war against Russia, but only not at war against Russia for a period of time, which may not be that long after all. Okay, the Ottomans will face these two armies or more in the near future. And now, first things first, I want to fix up all the towns out there and that needs fixing, and I want to build. Okay, here we need a church school. I like the fact that the war ended against the Russians there. So tobacco or cotton plant. Now let's take a look at the trade and see how much cotton costs and tobacco. So cotton 22, tobacco 25. Currently there is more demand for tobacco, so we'll make sure that that's being constructed. So sugar or coffee, let's take a look. Coffee 15 and sugar 12, so we'll just move on for the coffee. What do we have here? Okay, meeting hall, conducts technology, research points, 20 per turn. I like to see that. Let's have some of their native buildings here, and let's go through some of these other buildings. Okay, that's fine. It looks like our islands could as well be ended up being taken by these. I can't really send this army just
Vos
yet,
ordres, Votre Majesté?
because they would be in trouble here, letting these people be overthrown by the Indians, who would just probably eat them. And it would be bad, no doubts about that. Okay.
Monsieur!
And